Why you're still broke even when you earn more. You work hard. You earn more than you did 5 years ago. And yet, you're still broke. Sound familiar? If you're like most people, your income went up but your lifestyle went up faster. Bigger car, nicer apartment, better clothes. You tell yourself, I deserve this. And maybe you do. But there's one thing you don't have yet. Freedom. You still depend on the next paycheck. You still worry about unexpected bills. You're not building wealth, you're maintaining an image. In this video, I'll share the one rule that separates people who stay stuck from those who become truly wealthy over time. No fluff, no hype, just one rule. Master it and your future changes forever. Ignore it and you'll always wonder why wealth never comes. The biggest lie about wealth. You've been told that wealth equals income, but that's not true. You can make $300,000 a year and still be broke. You can make $50,000 and become a millionaire. The key isn't what you earn, it's what you keep. Most people fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. Every raise becomes a new car. Every bonus becomes a new gadget. The more they make, the more they spend until they're trapped at a higher level. So what's the truth? The rich don't just earn more. They follow a rule that multiplies over time. One simple rule that 90% of people ignore. The 70-30x rule explained. The rule is simple. Live on 70%. Invest or save 30%. Always. It's not magic, it's discipline. Most people try to save whatever's left, but that never works because there's never anything left. The 70-30x rule flips the formula. Save first. Spend what remains. It works whether you make $2,000 or $20,000. It's not about how much. It's about consistency. Wealth isn't built overnight. It's built from boring decisions made over and over. The rich don't wait until they have enough to invest. They start early. They automate it. They treat saving like a bill they must pay. That's how long-term wealth begins. Small deposits. Every month. No excuses. Why most people can't follow this rule? If the 70-30x rule is so simple, why don't more people follow it? 2 reasons. Emotions and ego. Emotion says, I work hard, I deserve this now. Ego says, I need to show people I'm doing well. That's how people fall into the trap of image over substance. They don't want to feel behind, so they spend to keep up. But every time you upgrade your lifestyle instead of your assets, you delay your freedom. And here's the kicker. No one's really watching. No one cares what shoes you wear or what phone you have. Wealthy people play a different game. They'd rather be quietly rich than loudly average. If you can master your emotions, you can master your money. Pay yourself first. Before you pay rent, before you pay bills, before you pay anyone, pay yourself first. That 30%? It's not optional. It's rent for your future self. If you treat savings as an afterthought, it'll always disappear. But if you automate it, if it leaves your account before you even see it, your habits will adjust. Most people say, I'll save when I have more. But the truth is, they won't. Because more money usually means more spending. Start with what you have. Even if it's 10% or 5%. The habit is more important than the amount. Your future self doesn't need you to be perfect. They just need you to start. What to do with the 30%? So what do you actually do with that 30%? Split it. 10% savings, 10% investing, 10% skill building. Savings equals short-term safety, investing equals long-term growth, skill building equals income expansion. Most people focus on only one. The wealthy build all 3 at once. Your savings protect you. Your investments free you. Your skills unlock new income. Think of it like a 3-legged chair. Remove one and it collapses. Your money should be working in the background, while you work on yourself in the foreground. Wealth loves simplicity. The biggest myth in personal finance? That building wealth is complicated. Truth is, wealth loves simplicity. 1 savings rule, 1 index fund, 1 automatic transfer. Repeat for 10 years and you're ahead of 95% of people. The problem? People crave complexity. They want fancy strategies, crypto tricks, overnight wins. But wealth isn't about IQ, it's about EQ. Discipline, boredom tolerance, delayed gratification. You don't need to time the market. You need to stay in it. You don't need 10 income streams. You need one that compounds. Wealth isn't built in sprints. It's built by walking the same path over and over with intention. What you own matters more than what you earn. Your salary doesn't make you rich. Your assets do. A 500-month job can disappear overnight, but a 500-month dividend can last forever. Most people trade time for money. Wealthy people trade money for freedom. They buy stocks, real estate, equity. They let their money multiply without them. Here's the question. When you stop working, does your income stop too? If the answer is yes, you don't own wealth. You own effort. Shift your focus from income to ownership. That's how you break free. Why most people quit too early. The 70-30 rule works, but it's not sexy. It's slow, boring. It feels invisible until it explodes. That's why most people give up. They follow the rule for 3 months, then say, nothing's changing. But wealth is a lagging indicator. It rewards patience, not impulse. Imagine planting seeds, watering them, and digging them up every week to check. That's what most people do with their money. The wealthy? They plant, water, wait. They trust the system because they designed it. The game isn't about speed. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. Your circle shapes your habits. You want to build wealth? Change your environment. If your friends laugh at budgeting, if they flex debt as success, you'll struggle to stay consistent. Wealth is normal in rooms where saving is normal. Broke is normal in rooms where spending is the culture. Audit your circle, not to judge, to protect your future. You don't need rich friends. You need friends with discipline. Habits are contagious, so are beliefs. If everyone around you sees money as power, you'll chase status. But if they see money as freedom, you'll chase purpose. Your net worth rises when your network shifts. Long-term wealth requires identity shift. People don't just need better money strategies. They need a new identity. You're not a spender trying to save. You're an investor who thinks long-term. Language matters. Identity drives behavior. When you see yourself as someone who builds, you act like a builder. You make different decisions. You stay calm in market dips. You say no to impulse, because the goal is bigger. Building wealth isn't about numbers. It's about who you believe you are. Once you shift identity, the habits follow. The one rule that changes everything. You've heard the rule. Live on 70%. Invest the 30%. You might be thinking, that's too simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. This one rule forces you to budget, forces you to track, forces you to grow up financially. It's not about sacrifice. It's about strategy. Your future doesn't care how much you earned. It only cares what you kept. One rule. Every month. No excuses. Master this and you'll never fear money again. Ignore it and you'll always be chasing. So choose today. Be the one who builds. Slowly, quietly, relentlessly.